Welcome to the Tool Managers Overview. In this particular part file, we have two tool managers, one on the turning tab and one on the milling tab. Not all machines will have a milling tab if they don't have milling capability. I'm going to open up the turning lathe tool manager. We can see down below we have our library tools. Our library tools come from this file path here. We can open any library we want from anywhere on our computer. Up above, we have all the tools from our current part file. We can see that all these tools are used. They're showing the green check. We can change the view with this drop down here. We can have just our part tools, just our library tools, or I run with both open. We can turn our tool filter on and off here and here. This is the tool filter for the tools in the machine group, and this is the filters for the tools in the library. You can see we have some different options in the center here. We can create a new tool library. As I pointed out, we can select a different tool library, or we can import tools from a MasterCAM file. I have three different tabs down below. I've got Tools, which is currently active. I've got Inserts and Holders. Both the Inserts and Holders tab are for our 3D tools. On the right hand side, we have black arrows pointing up and down. These can be used to copy tooling between the tools in the machine group above and the active library currently open below. I'm going to select three tools and use the up arrow to copy them up to the tools in this machine group. As these three tools are still selected and I don't want them up here, I'll go ahead and right click and delete them. We can also copy tools from up above to down below using these arrows. We can also drag and drop tools. So if I select this tool and this tool, we can also drag and drop as well. We also have the Mill Tool Manager. So if I go to the Milling tab and the Mill Tool Manager, you can see it's got a similar look to it. We've got our library tools down below. It's the same library. So our lathe tools and our milling tools both live in the same library. Up above, you see the tools that are used in this job. In this case, I've got a right-hand tap that is not used, so we have a green check on everything except for the right-hand tap. The functionality on the panel on the right is pretty much the same. We've got some different display modes in the Mill Tool Manager. So we find our tooling in our tool managers, and we can manage our tools here. The same tooling is used in our operations. So we can see our tooling here, T0101. If I click on it, it brings me directly to the tool itself, and I can edit it from here. Now if I edit it here, I am also changing it back in my tool manager as well. So they're looking at each other. We also have our tooling inside our operation. So you can see I've got T0101 selected here. It's highlighted. That's how I can tell it's used in this operation. In this case, I have two tools, T0101. One for the left spindle, one for the right spindle. I'm assuming that this would be held in a double holder. Well, that's a high-level overview of our lathe and mill tool managers.